so we're gonna test out maybe a pull. What's going on, guys? So we're about to head over to ZipTie Zack's house, and I'm really gonna need your guys' help for this next part. I'll explain when I get over there. There's about a 40% chance of rain. I think we're gonna end up being okay, but I am gonna take the bike because I want to put some miles on it. I want to be able to go out and make a couple bike videos, you know, be able to really go out and rip it. I want to get to 600 miles to the break-in so I can go ahead and make some, you know, some videos, do some pulls and some different things. But it's got 200 and I don't know if you guys saw that, 214 miles. But the exhaust is coming out nicely. So yeah, no, it sounds awesome. So yeah, let's go ahead and head over to Zack's. All right, so we made it to ZipTie Zack's house, and I don't think I ever brought the footage out when we were here last time. We got the turbo kit on the car. So what's Alejandro's here. I'm gonna talk as close to the microphone as possible because these trees have these bugs and they're so loud. It's like the only thing the GoPro picks up. So I'm gonna try to film in the garage as much as I can. Anyways, so you guys saw the turbo kit when we were here. It's finally on. So listen, I told you guys in the beginning of this video that this was a fan video or help video, and we need some help. So I don't want to hear anybody's crap about this next part. When Zack went to start the car, he was super excited. This could happen to anybody. The negative and positive battery terminals got crossed. It did a lot of sparking. There was some smoke. You know, I didn't get even on camera. I didn't have my, I didn't have the GoPro with me. But so now, okay. So when we tried to start it and it was crossed, it never. There was no power. There was no power. Okay. So we're gonna go test the battery. That's the first thing. But when you turn the key, what lights came on? Anything?
So the radio and the dash comes on here.
So the radio and the dash comes on now. Okay. So what I'm hoping is that somebody out there has maybe crossed some battery terminals before. I guess it could be a number of different things. Okay. So radio comes on, and the dash lights up.
Yeah. So the little info.
Okay.
Light is on.
But if you try to crank it, it doesn't.
All it does is click.
It just clicks. Okay. All right. So first thing we should do is go get the battery tested, make sure it's good, and then from there, what do you think? You think? So you think it's just a fuse somewhere? All right. So our goal for tonight is to bleed the brakes, get the car on the ground. But the big thing is we want this thing to start up. We want to hear what it sounds like. So hopefully by the end of the video it starts. If not, I'm just going to end it with it not starting. And I hope somebody out there can comment what they think it is. I heard alternator fuse a lot. So, and these grounds are all where they're supposed to be.
These are all good. I got this one right now.
Now, the other caveat to this whole thing is that there's a Viper alarm system, but that's under the dash, right?
And
we disabled it. Are we sure we disabled it?
Yeah, it's off.
Okay. All right, so that's off. So first thing to do is go check the battery and then come back and we'll look at all the fuses. All right, hopping in the real race car. What? Look at that, 70 PS. Oh wait, that's oil pressure. 30 PSI. I was like, 70 pounds of boost for a turbo? 30. Does it hit that?
No, it peaks at like, what is that? That's 15, probably like 18 pounds.
Oh, hopefully nobody steals the goods. All the boost. Oh man. Jesus. It's a little tiny road. That's why I feel so fast.
No, it's really slow.
And that's where we're supposed to turn. All right, so we just got back from Advance, so we're on the way back, and we learned that the battery is actually not bad. So our quest to get the Cobalt started continues. It could be the starter, but if we jump start the car and it starts, then it is the starter. If it doesn't start, then it's not the starter. Do you have any other ideas, Zach?
Sounds like it's going to be a headache of a night.
Because it could be a lot of things. You just have to keep eliminating things over and over until we figure out that...
Start with the major things.
Right. So now that the grounds and everything are hooked up correctly, let's just try to jump start it. And then if it starts, then we know it's a starter. If it doesn't start, then we'll start checking fuses. So Kenneth came back with the goods. Hey, that pizza. Anyways, okay, so like I told you guys, the battery is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Stupid train. Okay, I have a solid plan though. So we need to see what fuses, because I think it's going to be a fuse. So we're going to take the wiper fuse. So do wipers work? The wipers don't work? Okay. So we have an electrical problem. God, where is this train at?
Right there.
The headlights, no.
You have your
You little parking lights, but no headlights. No. No, it's just clicking. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna start there. So it's possible that a whole bunch of fuses got wiped out. All right, so we're making some solid progress.
So what Alejandro
Mr. Alejandro found a blown ignition switch fuse, 2 amp. He replaced it, and now let's see if anything happens. Just do it slow.
Oh, I hear all kinds of things.
Oh.
Hang on, turn on your lights. Where the heck is that?
That's his wipers go.
No, it's something with his AC. It's normal.
Have you tried to start it yet or no?
No, but I have all my gauges.
I don't see any lights.
Okay, just see if it'll crank.
No.
See if it'll start. What happened?
Oil leak. I think it's transmission.
Alright, well we got the car started, so let's put everything back together, get it on the ground,
No, it's new.
and diagnose this leak. Alright guys, so unfortunately Florida does not want to cooperate again. I don't know if you can see this, it's dark, but it's thundering, lightning, pouring rain, and I'm going to try to ride back in the rain. But what are we doing next time, Zach?
Well, I guess tomorrow or Saturday, I'll get bolts for the elbow to the downpipe.
Okay.
Get the downpipe bolted up, so that'll be the exhaust done. We'll run it again, check for leaks, and then if everything's good, we'll put the tires and wheels on it, put it down, and take it for a rip.
Alright guys, so it's day 2, and as you can see, Zach's already under the car working, and little progress. So what did you guys end up doing last night after I left?
We just restarted the car up again,
Okay.
and we found another oil leak.
Okay, found another oil leak, got it.
And
So as of now, all the oil leaks are fixed.
yeah, just
Did you raise the coils back up?
Yeah.
Okay, so you raised it up.
Put the wheels on.
Right, the wheels are obviously on. So, but you haven't put it on the ground with how much you raised it up yet, right?
No.
Okay. Do you think you raised it up enough to be able to turn the wheels and stuff?
I hope.
Hopefully, okay. All right, if not, we'll jack it up and do it again. So now we're doing the turbo blanket. After the blanket goes on, what is next after that?
Getting the size bolts
For
from
his
my elbows
exhaust.
to the downpipe.
Over here.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna drive it with the downpipe on then.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. The
Yes.
downpipe
Okay.
on.
Good. That's gonna sound. I think it's gonna sound much cleaner. I think you're gonna hear the turbo more.
We're gonna get those.
So you don't have bolts that fit it?
He has studs, so he has to get bolts.
You mean nuts that go over the top of the studs?
Yeah, have
Okay.
studs set up
I'm gonna change from studs to
to a bolt setup.
To bolts. Okay, but you don't have the bolts.
no.
No, we gotta go to Ace.
So we got to go to Ace. Okay, so we're gonna go to Ace and get those before we drive the car.
Yes.
Okay,
And he needs
perfect.
his bungs too.
Perfect. Yeah, and then you got the O2s to put back in there, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. What goes in this top one? 2 O2s? One there, one there?
I have 3.
So you have 3 O2s?
Yeah.
He
Wow.
needs all 3.
How pumped are you to drive this thing?
Nervous.
Nervous. Now you do have an air fuel gauge in the car, right?
Yeah, there's an air fuel.
Okay.
I mean, I got,
So technically, since it was already turbo and it has an air fuel gauge, we could go into boost.
yeah, we can hit boost. It's just gotta watch the air fuel.
Right, just watch air fuels. Right, if it goes lean, you just let out, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, perfect. All right, well then I'm definitely excited. Turn the fan off so I hear it in the video.
Sorry that your fan actually does not blow air. This one
Listen,
does.
my fan is fancy and it's got an ionizer. What does it do?
It just cleans the air. Trust me.
Well, it feels like nice air. Anyways,
Cleans that.
we're gonna start up the Cobalt and just make sure there's no more leaks. Everything should be tightened up. So we're gonna start that now. And of course, it is raining again, but we are. If we don't drive it, we're at least going to jack it up and go through the gears and hear it.
I can do that now. If there's no leaks, I'll take it through a couple gears.
Okay. I like that. Alright, so we're gonna let it warm up. Probably can't hear me because it's loud, but it's gonna be even louder. But we're gonna go through all the gears and make sure we hear something. How's the air fuel look? Second.
Driving like 50 miles an hour.
Third. Good news is you raised it up enough on this side to definitely drive it. And
This should be good there.
yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we can start off like we're in Zack's Cobalt, and it's got a 6262,
62.
and it's driving. All right, so I'm gonna watch the boost gauge. Not even a pound.
I was almost full throttle.
Full throttle almost? And no boost at all? That can't be right. That isn't. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's go back and diagnose a boost leak.
All right, guys. So the Cobalt's out of the garage, on the ground. What do we think?
I like it.
Justin doesn't particularly like how it sounds. I, on one hand, love the way it sounds.
It sounds cool, like for now, but like I don't think every day, like I wouldn't rip it every day like that.
I would.
I
Go
would.
for it.
We know you would, Kenneth.
Lewis,
Send it. I miss my Cobalt.
Send it. I miss my goal.
Alejandro, he's been a big part of this build. I was about ready to give up on it, and he pushed me and all of us to finish it out.
You're the man.
So, big kudos to you.
Now we got
Thank
one
you.
more left. The last Mohican.
The last Mohican.
All right. And Kenneth?
That 2J in the Lexus.
Kenneth came over here a lot on his own. Me and him wrenching on the Cobalt. So big thanks to him too. Next is the 2J. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.